back.
Thank you for having me back. I wish they would have played something a little more funky for me so I could twerk for y'all.
That wasn't funky enough? I hope they will take that as a note for the next time you're here.
Yeah, I hope so. Because I would have twerked for y'all. This is a little twerk dress.
Oh, my goodness.
You know, I got my twerk boots on.
I feel like that's a real missed opportunity for us.
I mean, y'all know any, like, 2 Chainz? Any Migos?
It's just not going to happen tonight. It's just not going to twerk out for us.
It's not going to twerk out.
It's not going to twerk out. It is. I was lovely to see you the other night at the Golden Globes.
Thank
you presented with your co-star in the film, Salma Hayek.
Yes.
Fantastic. Did you enjoy it? You've been to your share of award shows. Did you enjoy the Golden Globes?
I did enjoy it. That was my first time ever presenting there, ever being in that room. It felt like a really cool high school assembly.
It is. And that, by the way, that's the absolute peak of what an award show can be, is a cool high school assembly.
Yeah, but with alcohol.
Yeah. It is, of the award shows, wouldn't you agree, it is the most fun of all of them?
I mean, I haven't been to all of them,
Yeah.
but for what I've been to,
Yeah.
that was great.
Yeah. Did you run into any people that you had never met before that you were happy to see?
Oh, yeah, I ran into Carol Burnett, and
Fantastic.
that was, like, super awesome. You know, she tweeted about me before, because I had hosted the MTV Movie and TV Awards, and I had wore the curtain and all that. And so she tweeted that she liked it, and then I was like, I had tweeted back, but then she didn't say nothing back. But then I had went, you know, I was on the carpet, and then I saw her, and I was like, do I approach her? Am I gonna scare her if I approach her? And then I was like, forget it, I'm finna just get in her interview and see what happens.
Yeah.
And she was looking at me crazy at first, like, who is this black woman? And then I said, I'm Tiffany Haddish. And then she was like, oh, hi. And she was nice to me, and that is wonderful when your heroes are kind.
Absolutely, and
Right.
she is right. She is as kind as they come.
Yeah.
You gave an act of kindness at the after party. You actually got up and rapped at the after party.
Oh, yeah, see, what had happened was I had been drinking some more, right?
You had been drinking some more,
I had
yeah.
been drinking some more from being in the inside because my feet was hurting. So then, you know, when your feet
so
hurt.
it was medicinal.
Yeah, that's medicinal. You know, I didn't have the CBD for the feet that had wore off.
Right.
So then I had smoked with Snoop Dogg, and then I had.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth, because it's legal in California. I don't know about here, but in California.
Yeah.
So then I had me a little vodka, and then I went into the Netflix party, and I saw that the Netflix party was it was not where it needed to be energy-wise.
Yes. And now this is a true story. You used to have a job as an energy producer.
Yeah, I was a professional energy producer. My job is to produce positive energy in any room I step in, mostly bar and bat mitzvahs and some weddings.
Yeah.
Christmas parties and things like that.
Yeah.
My job is to make it just pop and get the old people dancing, the young people dancing, get everybody moving together.
Multi-generational.
Yeah, multi-generational, across all age lines.
Yeah.
And so I walk into the party and I notice it's kind of dead. And now, mind you, I have been to 4 parties already and asked every DJ to let me get the microphone. Nobody would let me get it. Okay. But this DJ, he was dumb enough to let me get the microphone. And I told him to play my song. I said, play Dripisha by Todrick Hall and Tiffany Haddish.
Right.
And he played it, and I was like, he must be crazy. And so then I just started singing the song, and then he played City Girls, and I guess he thought I was gonna get a microphone back. But no, I just started rapping on top of City Girls. Even though I don't know none of the lyrics to that song, I just kept going. I made my own lyrics.
And energy up? Do you feel like you turned the party around?
Now, it looked like everybody was dancing. I seen cell phone lights. When you see cell phone lights, it's either good or really bad. So,
Yeah. It sounded like a good one?
It felt really good. I felt like people were dancing and moving. They was like, go, Tiffany, go, Tiffany. And somebody yelled out, she got bars.
Oh, that's very high praise. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there's even an inkling of a chance someone will yell out that I have bars at a party ever.